Oh, what's that? Sorry, this thing here. This is what happens when you have your own show. Big shout out to Lucy Ellis, by the way. Thank you very much. She sent me a mug, made me a mug, and she sent it to me. Oh, bless. Right, after a slurp of that, I want to do a big shout out to all of the key workers that are keeping that they're all working hard, and they're keeping our great country going. They're keeping us fed, watered, they're keeping the power on. The NHS, big love going out to the NHS as well. Everybody here at Andy Play My Song, I just want to say thank you. We all want to say thank you very much for everything that you're doing. NHS and all of the key workers that are still out there working. Comments are coming in, by the way. Hello, Steve Barnes. Steve Barnes, how are you, my friend, over in Cyprus listening in? Wolm in China listening in. Me mom, hello, mom. Lydia, hello, Darla, Jade, how are you? Brilliant. So, now, back for episode 3. Thank you very much for coming back, by the way. I can't believe the response to the show. I really, really can't. All of us. I just want to say thank you so much. I wanted to hit 1,000 likes on our Facebook page. Do you think I did it? Do you think I did it? I wanted to hit 1,000 likes by right now, the start of the show. Do you think we did it? Do you? I'll tell you what. We didn't do it. But you know what? I'm over the moon by the response that we have got. I think the last look, we're on 810 likes on Facebook. It's all about subscribing here on YouTube as well. So please, please, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. And it'll mean so much to me. It really, really does. And not just subscribing as well. You know, you can, I want to hit 1,000 by next week, by the way, on Facebook. So you can help me do that. Like the page on Facebook, share it on your personal pages on Facebook, your business pages on Facebook. Tell your friends about it. Tell your family about it. Hell, make your hamster a profile and make him like it. I'm pretty sure he likes music, so that's what we want to do. All of you that are following, though, thank you so, so much. Andy Play My Song is a show that's really, really close to my heart because if you know me, you know I love finding new music. I love sharing new music with people, and that is why Andy Play My Song was born. I'm a radio presenter, I work on TV, but I wanted an entity, a platform to be able to just showcase people's music, the upcoming artists. And that is what Andy Play My Song is all about. We've got round 2 of quiz time. We are sticking with the really zoomed in picture game, all right, because there was so much good feedback about that last week. So we're sticking with the really zoomed in picture game as well. If you're new to the show, I just want to say welcome. Please feel free to drop messages in the comment box. I'll be chatting along with you. Darla Jade, thank you very much for subscribing. Susanna Taylor, big love. Hello, Rosie. We played you last week, didn't we? Yeah, Summer Smile was Rosie's song. Brilliant song. Anyway, if you want to submit your songs, it is very, very easy, okay? And I'm going to make it even easier for you. Just that little bit easier, okay? If you want to submit your songs, there. It's going to be right down here on the screen. All you need to do is email them, attach them to an email, or we transfer them over to us, okay? Please do send the file, all right? Don't just send a link to it. Send the file, because once you've sent the link and I've listened to the song and I like the song, I've got to just get in touch with you and say, can you send me the file over, please? So just attach the file, all right? It's right down there on the screen right now. All you need to do, send it to andyplaymysong@outlook.com, all right? andyplaymysong@outlook.com. And I also want to make the hashtag send it to Andy just blow up, all right? So if you're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anything like that, and you watch a video of an artist that is, brand new and a brand new song, and you think that deserves a play, Andy should be listening to that, hashtag it, hashtag send it to Andy, all right? Because that's I'll check on that hashtag every couple of days. And whenever you hit me up on that, I can get in touch with these people and say, people want to listen to you. Do you mind if we play them on my show? Right, ladies and gents, without further ado, we are going to kick off with a stonking tune on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Thank you for joining me, by the way. We are going to kick off with a song by Michael Vickers. Now, this song has got so much funk to it. It's got a bounce to it. You're gonna be bopping around. Trust me, you really, really are. That is why I chose this song to start the show off with. Don't forget, by the way, sorry, pause on that, Michael. Don't forget, you have been voting on your song to end the show today, haven't you? So you'll get to find out what it is at the end of today's show. Starting the show today, Michael Vickers, here we go. Michael wrote this song. This song's titled Dead and Buried. He wrote this after being laid off work on a Friday morning. He remembered half-drunken mishaps filtering through a hazy hangover. He lay on his bed with his unplugged Strat, and enthusiasm was low. But sometimes you've got to just get that pen out, get writing, and it is honestly it's about self-destruction. The term is used to describe the need to move on from all the nonsense that is causing such frustration. And honestly, this song is brilliant. A little bit about Michael. He was diagnosed with ADHD as a kid. Learning the guitar was the first real thing that Michael really focused his mind. Because people with ADHD and learning difficulties, instruments are a fantastic way to focus their attention. Michael states that growing up, a high percentage of his lyrics were penned whilst being stood outside a classroom that had rejected him from his antics. Guaranteed there's going to be a comment in the post in a minute from my mum, because I was that kid as well, Michael. I got booted out of class, left, right and centre, nose against the wall. But, you know, it's the artistic types, isn't it, Michael? It's... That's creatives, that's what happens. So that's apparently when he wrote down most of his lyrics while he was stood against that wall outside that classroom. And for a good year or so, he was fitting carpets on a building site. He grew up listening to bands like the Beatles, Oasis, Arctic Monkeys. He moved to Bristol to study songwriting at the BIMM, the British Institute of Modern Music. And he's a lover of all things that are retro. So he loves art, old school artists, like we were saying, like the Beatles and things like that, but he also loves artists like Rage Against the Machine, Nirvana. I just want to say to you, just enjoy this song, because believe me, this is an absolute tune, and I'm so happy to be opening the show with it. This is Michael Vickers, and this is Dead and Buried.
Close as you can be, just like the movies or the TV. Real life mini docudrama with subtitles to help you follow. I had a little plan in my head. I'd shown a bit too much disrespect. I was just as shocked about it myself to hurt somebody else. I lost it, I don't know what to do. You know I really didn't wanna. I'll stop it, I never wanted to. And I don't know why I went there, 'cause I was never really meant there. I wanted dead and buried. We had a dream that I'd made you share. You went along, but you didn't care. I'm the kind that can't abide by the actions I expect of others. Thought that I did, turns out I don't. Searching to sing, expecting to flow. I know it's so poetic, nonsense is just a load of pathetic. I lost it, I don't know what to do. You know I really didn't wanna. I'll stop it, I never wanted to. And I don't know why I went there, and I was never really meant there. I wanted dead and buried. I wanna start anew, only if with you. Girl, you're the queen, I'm just a clown, a jester who thinks I'm more than I am. Why is it always all about me? You're the one who should be crazy. Girl, you're the queen, I'm just a clown, a jester who thinks I'm more than I am. Why is it always all about me? You're the one who should be crazy. Why should I let you put up with me? Stop it. I never saw it coming. If I'd have watch myself from another room. Then I'd have never done it, and I'd have pulled myself back from it. You know I really didn't wanna, but when there's no one there to stop you, I'm living to regret it. I want it dead and buried. I want it dead and buried. I want it dead and buried. I want it dead and buried.
What a tune! What a brilliant tune is that? It's just brilliant. That is Michael Vickers, and that is Dead and Buried. Now, if you want to follow Michael, the info was on screen. Facebook, it's michaelvickers.musician. Twitter, it's michaelvickers_, and then Instagram, it's michaelvickers.musician again. Just how much fun. Let's see what people are saying about that. Astrid M saying she's loving the funky beat. Willie Fondon, hey up, Willie. Willie is saying it's a bit like Jake Bugg. And it is, yes, indeed. Junk Jody, I'm going to be talking about you in a bit, Jody. Mama, Arctic Monkeys, yes, indeed. Michael's here as well. Thank you very much for the kind words. Michael, you're more than welcome, mate. That is an absolute tune. That literally is in my playlist now, my personal playlist that I am listening to. Because I say all of these songs are, because all of these songs are absolutely phenomenal. And who else? My mum's been... Michael, so we were talking about you being a naughty boy, weren't we, Michael? And, being booted out of class. And so my mum's decided to tell the world that I got banned off the school bus. Yeah, that was... that was... I shouldn't laugh. It's not, kids, if you're watching it, it's not good. It's not big. It's not clever, all right? There were reasons, obviously, but, we won't get into that. Willie can't believe that I was in trouble at school. Obviously, you can't. Steve Barnes, he's loving that song as well. Nikki Fox, she's bouncing around her lounge at the moment. Astrid says, what a great way to start the show. And that is an absolutely brilliant way to start the show. We've got, obviously, round 2 of the really zoomed in picture game, which I'm going to open up after this next song, I think. By the way, if you want to drop a text, all you need to do is drop me a text, 07389 016 937. 07389 016 937. Obviously, messages are going to be charged at a, your standard rate that whatever you are charged by. And if you are out of the country, Steve Barnes, or Enid Walm over in China, anyone else, it's going to be charged at whatever you are normally charged for your international text message rates. Failing that, drop me a line on Twitter. It's right up there as well. Andy, play my song, or Instagram. I mean, it'd be easier if you drop me on a text, because then I can look at me dog and bone, can't I? But otherwise... in the message box, Michael Vickers has been back on, hasn't he? He's asking what I did on the school bus. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not getting into it, Michael. It's too long. Maybe my mum will write an essay in a minute. You'll see what happens. Right, okay. So that was Michael Vickers. He's opening the show. Next up, we are going to hear music from a loop-based multi-instrumentalist. It's easy for you to say. I'll put my teeth back in. Instrumentalist. There you go. He's been in bands for years. He started his new solo venture back in March. I've gone tablet. I thought, why not? Why not go like a TV presenter a little bit? So he went solo in March last year. He won the acoustic showcase at the Wedgwood Rooms in last summer. So Tom is on his way up, believe you me. He's performed at packed out the Big Top Tent at Victoria's Festival down in Portsmouth. He's been playlisted on BBC Radio 6, supporting act for Beans on Toast, The Undercover Hippie. He's shortlisted for the Glastonbury Festival, the Emerging Talent Competition, which obviously, fingers crossed, Glastonbury's going ahead, but we don't know. That's all in just a year. So he loops everything: his guitars, synths, harmonicas, bass, drums, drum machine, and he makes all the sound himself. Now, he released his first single, Heavy Weather, And then straight away after releasing that, he went straight back into the studio. And he was working on a few different songs, this one being one of them. This is a song called Strange Undone. He's pushed himself out of his comfort zone here with this track, both musically and other ways as well. He's gone for like a sort of 2 a.m. vibe, which I can feel that. I can't feel that at all. He wrote this song whilst feeling disenfranchised with daily monotony. Good word, by the way, Tom. He didn't want to sound cliche, but living in 2020 Britain, he got consistently hounded by adverts, the media, political agenda, left him feeling exhausted. This song is all about a sense of hope, and it's not just pessimism. I like this line as well, Tom, that he sent me. It's not just pessimism on a web file. It's not indeed, Tom. So this is Tom Bryan, and this is his song, Strange Undone. You're gonna sort of get a feeling from it. I mean, I love it's not country, it's not folk, it's like a blend. And his voice, I mean, you be the judge. It's a really, really nice song. This, once again, Tom Bryan, and this is called Strange Undone. Enjoy.
It's making me itch. Another one, another dumb, another gun. Another death and another headache. So what do you think you know when you're looking out in the comfort of your window? Another death and another headache. What do you think you know? What do you think you know? You think we're no good? You think we're no good? It's so strange undone. Strange undone. Strange undone. Coming down weird again, and it's making me twitch. Makes me feel so bad, man. I'm feeling love and I'm feeling hate too. Another one, another dumb, another gun. So what do you think you know when you're looking out in the comfort of your window? Another death and another headache. So what do you think you know? And what do you think you know? You think we're no good? You think we're no good? It's so strange undone. Strange undone. Strange undone. It's in my mind, and take some time, get yourself straight. It's in my mind, and take some time. It's in my mind. It's in my mind. It's in my mind. It's in my mind.
a tune. Tom Bryan, and that is Strange Undone here on Andy Play My Song. I just want to go through a couple of the comments on that. A lot of love, a lot of going out to Tom Bryan. Nikki Fox is saying, why is she not sat in it? She's sat at a beach bar listening to this as the sun sets. Oh, see, I read that as why aren't you sat on a beach bar? I was going to, take the Michael, but you... So why isn't she sat at a beach bar listening? That is the perfect tune, isn't it? Hannah Arnold's, this made me chuckle, Hannah, says, that is so far up my street, it's at the end of it. Oh, yes. Astrid M completely agrees with Nicola. It's a perfect tune for it. I want to shout, big shout out to Lindsay Jeffries, who is in her kitchen baking right now, but she's got me on in her kitchen. I've just seen it on Facebook. So big love to you and the entire family. Right, I'm going to open it up because we've had we've had a very, very big response to it from last week, okay? So, come on then, let's have it.
It's the really zoomed in picture game.
It is indeed the really zoomed in picture game. And it's... I just love listening to that. Go on, one more time.
It's the really zoomed in picture game.
Love it. It's basically where there's a picture that's zoomed in. I've changed it a bit from last week because I did zoom, image, second image, then the answer. You didn't need that second image, so we've taken that second image away. You've got just one image, then we're going to drop the answer in, all right? It's really easy. It's a zoomed in picture. It's literally that, all right? So if you think you know what the picture is, do not post in the box, all right? Do not comment. You have to message me, all right? Message me on this or on that, all right? Twitter or text messages, all right? Please don't put it in the comments box because you'll spoil it for everybody else. Big shout out to Sophia, by the way, Sophia Barnes over in Cyprus. Mwah! I hope you and sister and mummy and dad are all good. Big love going out to all of you over there. We miss you so much. Willie Fondon saying Big Tent Saturday Night Festival over the Tom Bryan tune, of course. Yes, you can see that towards the end of the oh, beautiful. So yes, if you want to text in your answers to the really zoomed in picture game, 07389 016 937. All right, one more time, 07389 016 937. The numbers are just up there. James Thornton, thank you very much for tuning in, James, saying loving the show up there in the north. Brilliant, James. Well, spread the love over there. Over there? Up there. Spread the love. And get them to send the music in. Andy, play my song at outlook.com. Right, here we go. Come on, round one of...
It's the really zoomed in picture game.
What? And I'll repeat that. What? I'm sorry, that's the worst joke ever. What is this? Right, what do you think that is? All right, if you think you know what it is, drop me a text message on the number up on the screen or tweet me at Andy Play My Song. All right, so what do you think that is? If you think you know what it is, drop me. I've got the phone ready. I'm here. Hang on a sec. I've got a message already. It's good. Yeah, it is. Thank you very much, Mr. Fondon. It's just dropped me a text. Thanks, love. Right. If you think you know what that is, drop it in a text, will you?
It's the really zoomed in picture game.
Now, I just want to take a second to congratulate somebody because this chap, Captain Tom Moore, is such an inspiration for everybody, for literally everybody. He just hit 100 years old and he's raised over £30 million. I just, honestly, that's inspiration. You want to be able to do that, and I want to be able to do something like that in my life. So Thomas, Captain Thomas, sir, I salute you. All of us here at Andy Play My Song salute you, and I know for a fact the entire world salutes you. You are just an inspiration for the youth of today, for just everybody. So keep doing what you're doing, sir. You're an absolute star. Right. Next up, we've got the only music video being featured on today's show. Now, don't forget, keep your messages coming in on what this is, by the way, the really zoomed in picture game. I will give you the answers after this next song. By the way, don't forget to hit subscribe on the channel, Andy Play My Song. If you know anybody that wants to send in their music, just give them the email address, andyplaymysong@outlook.com, or tell them to hit us up on any of the platforms. Right, the music video, the only music video featuring on today's show. Now, this is by an artist named Darla Jade. Now, she's someone who I'm going to be keeping on, who's been quoted saying that they're going to be keeping their headphones for quite a while, which is Rate Good Magazine. There's a funny story about Darla, actually. I'm pretty sure me and Darla worked together at one point, quite a few years back. And I remember hearing her thinking, she's an amazing voice. And I got a I got a message off an old friend of mine, a guy called Jay, who was, I think he was at a wedding, and he said, because he knows that I've got a radio show. He's like, look, trust me, I know you've got your radio show. You want to look for this girl. You want to find this girl. You want to get her on your show. And I said, what's her name? He said, Darla Jade. I said, mate, she's already on my radar. Darla sent in her stuff to Andy Play My Song, and I'm so pleased to be able to play her song on the show. She's an up-and-coming artist. She's been very successful last year. She released her debut single This Time. She wrote an album's worth of material over in Thailand. She had performances at places like Ronnie Scott's, the Bedford Lounge. She actually toured Germany with the chap known as the Dark Tenor. Now, she's kicked off this year with a very honest song, which is this next song that you're about to hear now. She is definitely one to talk about her personal situations when she writes. This song's got a bit of a Scandi pop feel to it. I love the ethereal vocals on it, the electro pop feel that she's got. She's based here in the Midlands, and she's definitely one to look out for. This song itself is all about friendships that turn sour. So enjoy. This is Darla Jade, and this is her song, Frenemy.
Stop pretending you like me when your poison's clear to see. Both your faces can't be true, and I'm not someone you can use. 'Cause you are just a friend of me. You make me think you care for me, when honestly you don't really give a damn. 'Cause you are just a friend of me, but you can't be a friend to me. You forget about me at the drop of a hat. You'll be the death of me. Friend of me, you are my enemy. I have given you my everything. Don't you see what you have done to me? You'll be the death of me. You'll be the death of me. Jealousy just seeps through you. I'm the jester, you're the fool. I ain't going nowhere soon. I'll do better without you. 'Cause you are just a friend of me, but you can't be a friend to me. You forget about me at the drop of a hat. You'll be the death of me. Friend of me, you are my enemy. I have given you my everything. Don't you see what you have done to me? You'll be the death of me. 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 Front of me, front of me. You'll be the untold. Could have worked out differently, that we'll never know. Then it's left your foolish games that I've outgrown. You'll be
Just realised I never pressed the move over button, so you were just staring at a black screen then. That's what happens when I'm... Love it. Right, the really zoomed in picture game. We're going to get to that. Let's just look at some of the comments on Darla's one saying it's a cool video. Brilliant. Jenny Ellis Makeup saying love it. Makes her think of Taylor Swift. Great video. Astrid M saying great tune and video. Hannah Arnold saying it screams female empowerment. Yes, I do agree. Did you figure out, by the way, what this was? Let's check the Aldi dog and bone. See who's on. Right, Willie Farndon. Let's see. Let's have a look. Willie Farndon says, well done, Willie Farndon from Beduff. There is a W in it, my friend. It's Bedworth. Just saying. Hashtag. Willie Farndon's just commented he likes that track, by the way. Steve, he has had a guess. Oh, Steve. You're correct. Well done, mate. And Steve says, Tom Bryan, absolute tune. So, Tom, you've got a fan there. Lydia, you've had a guess. I'm thinking this one might be a little bit too easy, if I'm honest with you. Lydia's had a guess. AD has also had a guess. AD from here in Hinckley. Well, I made it far too easy, didn't I? Or did I? Because only a few of you have messaged. So, Steve Barnes, he's had a go as well. Well done, Steve Barnes. Michael Vickers, by the way, you're more than welcome for me to play of me playing your song. It's an absolute tune. Really, really is. By the way, has Ian Campbell had a guess, or has he just sent a message saying loving the show? Let's have a look. No, he hasn't had a guess yet, has he? So I can't even play anything yet. Right, come on, Ian, have a guess. What you think of it? Well, no, you haven't even got time, have you, Ian? Because I'm going to put you out your misery right now. Those of you who guessed, it was indeed. It was a screw. Well done. Absolutely well done, because it was difficult-ish, wasn't it?
It's the very zoomed picture game.
So, before we hit up round 2 of the really zoomed in picture game, I want to just talk about somebody that has jumped right on my radar this week. She's a lady by the name of Jodie, although her online presence goes by the name of Junkyard Jodie. Now, Junkyard Jodie, she is an artist. She makes things from recycled material. She makes loads and loads of stuff. And I'm going to show you just some of the stuff that Jodie actually makes. Now, she basically, the things that she has done in the past, she's run arts and crafts workshops with children for the past 4 years. In lockdown, it got her brain whirring around. What can she do, because she was always spending the time doing things. So she's created a YouTube channel called Junk Jodie Arts and Crafts. The aim is to be teaching kids and young creatives, help to nurture that and teach them how to make fun things from recycled junk. All right, it's not just about stealing, you know, the bottle of washing up liquid that's full of washing up liquid. It's all recycled stuff that you're going to throw out. And she puts these videos up on YouTube, and they're really easy because they're inspired by the 90s. You'll know the show. Art Attack, Neil Buchanan. Speaking of Jodie, she's on listening as well. Jodie, you're a absolute legend. Yeah, it used to be Neil Buchanan. I can't think of the chap's name who does it now. Anyway, Art Attack, fair enough, but you want Junk Jodie Arts and Crafts. Just saying, all right? This week, she did a DT challenge making a butterfly using exotic colours. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not, because I'm not a fibbity-jibbity-jobbity-bobber. Me and Leo, we took part, right? I'll show you Leo's. Look, right there. Here we go. Look at that. And it's a step-by-step video, and it's all recycled stuff, cardboard that we're going to throw away, loo roll holders. But look at that. Me and my 3-year-old made this week. He made this one, and obviously I gave him a little bit of help. And I made this one. Look at that beast of a butterfly right there, flapping around the world. So yeah, follow Jodie here on YouTube. She's on YouTube. She's on Facebook. She's on her socials are on the bottom of the screen right there. So please follow Jodie. Next week's challenge is she's making a planet using paper mache. So I am really excited to be having a go on that. Hopefully we're going to have time to do that, and I'll be able to show you that maybe next week. Basically, it's cheap to do. It's good for the environment. It's educational because she drip feeds educational knowledge throughout the video as well. Things about where certain plants are from, or what certain colour is, or what things are useful for. And it supports parents that are homeschooling as well. It gives you an idea of something else to do. Also keeping the rainbow spirit alive, because it's all about, she's chosen the rainbow, obviously, on this one for the help the NHS, clap for the NHS and the carers and things like that. So that's why she put the rainbow on there. But isn't that fantabby-doozy, isn't it? I'm struggling a bit, right? I'm going to be honest with you, right? I'm struggling a bit. Can you see? My headphones broke just before I was coming on the show today. So I had to run around the house and find a secondary pair of headphones. And these headphones just haven't got enough stretch for me to be doing my leaning around and stuff. So we'll see what happens next week if I can get a different pair of headphones, a new pair of headphones, let's say. Right, so you just heard from Darla Jade. By the way, thank you so much, Junk Jodie, for watching the show, by the way. I didn't realise you'd be watching it, so thank you very much. You've just listened to Darla Jade and her song, saw her song, Frenemy. Now I'm going to play you a song by an artist that goes by the name of LVT. She started singing first when she was 7 years old at her granddad's church back in Zimbabwe, which is her hometown. And she fell in love with singing. It was always her dream to become the biggest ever singer ever seen. You know, as it is always with kids, as soon as you start singing, you just want to be the biggest thing ever. She started rapping in her second year of university. That was influenced by her boyfriend and his best friend, by the way, just so you know. And through doing that, she fell in love with both singing and with rapping. So she started incorporating it all into her music. She says her biggest influence is her father, who is still back home in Zimbabwe, and she's carving out this music career. I think it's fantastic, actually. She's carving out her music career to be able to bring him over here musically, to maybe get involved in some of the stuff like that, some of her tracks and things, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Her influences are talking like the Lisa Left Eye Lopez, Lil Wayne, Cardi B, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj. I can definitely admit Nicki Minaj in there as well. She also says she's influenced by Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry, as she can relate a lot to their stories growing up, and looking how far they've made it. It's an inspiration to her to make it as far as them. Now, this song came about from one of her friends who wanted to start doing her music, and she remembers telling them how scared she was, and it reminded her of when she started caring so much about what other people think. It stopped her from doing a lot. So she gave the advice that she's going to write a song for every time you feel fear and just listen to it. So it became an anthem for her. When she felt like she couldn't do anything, she just remembered, or just wanted to remember, to face everything and rise above it all. This song is LVT. This is featuring Tongasiyus as well. This is titled F.E.A.R. Face everything and rise.
Fear never, I rise above it all. 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 Live your life a little, stop setting for less. Don't fear the known, embrace it known. No pain, no gain. I've been through it, I should know how to take life. But a boss, shut up, who's boss? Live life, no limits, like I said. Just do it, life's just gonna make you kind. You wanna see how you live. Check your bank account, sign the fitted like Mayweather. Rise above and dismay weather. Pay attention to the mind I said, but it's a setup for the major comebacks. Woo! Fear never, I rise above it all. 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 Fear never, I rise above it all.
Tackle it, be bold, not like Britney Spears. So much pain I've been through, so more time I'm used to holding tears. Don't be scared to chase your dream, might be too late and disappear. Fear makes your emotions pile up like built up rent arrears. This fear, it makes you reject all the you wanna chase. Don't believe all the you see, swear this life is so staged. Fear controls your mind, wouldn't you rather just step out of the cage? If you don't mind, then my brother, you don't mind being tamed. This fear cause I don't wanna block my process. They don't get it as well cause I react how I know best. My mind's moving on all day, I'm trying to slow my progress. Torn between the love and hate cause these boys are still just a joke fest. Can you tell me what you're scared for? I'd go length for the ones I care for. Stand for yourself, what need a chair for? You can't trap me with them snares for. Can you tell me what you're scared for? I'd go length for the ones I care for. Stand for yourself, what need a chair for? You can't trap me with them snares for.
This how where you slide, forget it and run, no face it and ride. Be a warrior and sing the light. Fear never, I rise above it all. 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 Fear never, I rise above it all.
LVT featuring Tongasiyus. That is F.E.A.R. Face everything and rise. What a tune! What a tune! It's just got so you can hear all of her influences, can't you? In it, Ian Campbell's saying his foot is tapping away. He's thinking Rihanna. Nice, like that, Ian Campbell. Aaron Bennett, good afternoon. Big love going out to you and the family lamb. Hope you're all good, my friend. Right, I'll tell you what, we'll drop this one in. Number 2 of... Right, we'll drop this one in right now. Do you know what this is? If you think you know what that is, drop me a text. Do not comment in the box, please. Just drop me a text message, okay? All you need to do, the text message, the number is right there. 07389 016 937. What do you think that is? Astrid M, by the way, is saying that she can hear the Rihanna influence as well. Ian Campbell, good shout, my friend. Let's check the messages. We've had a message on Facebook. From I think it was Steve Webley, and you did have a guess on the first Really Zoomed In Picture game, so you know what, Steve, I'll give you that. I don't know when that guess came in, but I'll believe you. All right, mate, I'll believe you. This is part 2 of... If you think you know what it is, drop me a text massage. All right, it's very, very simple. The number is right up there, just there, right there. Now I'm going to play you this next song as well. I'm going to leave that there, that image there for just a second, so you can see what what you think it is. This next song is brought to you by a young lady by the name of Kenzie. Kenzie Webley, okay? Now, I believe Kenzie wrote this song when she was 30. Oh, sorry, she's been writing songs since she was 13. She's now 17, and in January this year, a local DJ of hers, a guy that I know actually, a guy called Paul Sanders, he is an absolute legend. He persuaded her to submit one of her songs into his, because he has a local artists chart on his radio show. So she sent in the demo that she recorded in her bedroom, and it went to number 1 in the local artist chart. So after that, she went into the studio at 14 years old. Studio 14 Records in Leamington Spa to record the first ever single, which is what you are about to hear right now. It's what made me like it is the honesty, I think, in it, and it was named Tune of the Week on BBC Introducing Cov & Warwick, which is now BBC CWR. It's available to buy and stream on all platforms. And new singles are going to be coming out a little bit later on this year as well. Don't forget, by the way, drop me a line if you think you know what this is right here, all right? What do you think you know what that is? Really zoomed in picture game. For now, this is Kenzie Webley, and this is her song, Crooked Heart. She wrote this song when she was 14. It's all about falling in love with someone who only saw her as a friend. Looking back 3 years later, when she listened back to it again, it beautifully captures the innocence of love, which she hopes a lot of people can relate to. That is why she wants to release it as her first single. So this is Kenzie Webley, and this is Crooked Hearts. Enjoy it.
Door to door with the freckles on your arm, smiley faces and a bunch of crooked hearts. I even drew what looked like a giraffe, 'cause I'd do anything to make you laugh. I could be whatever you need, whatever that is what I wanna be. I wanna be the light inside your eyes that can make you laugh when you wanna cry. Give you hope, anything you need. I want you to be happier with me. I wanna believe I stand a chance. My heart breaks what's in your romance. I love you more than her, can't you see how much happier you can be with me? I looked into your tired eyes from our phone call late last night, where I told you it would all be alright. I love how they shine, even if they're hurt behind. I know if you need me, I can be your lifeline. I can be whatever you need. Whatever that is what wanna cry, give you hope, anything you need, and that you are happier with me. But I see, I don't stand a chance, I'm not a part of your romance. I love you, so I set you free, I just wish you were happier with me.
Kenzie Webley, what a beautiful, beautiful song. That's called Crooked Hearts. Just beautiful. So let's have a look at some of the comments. Astrid M saying beautiful voice. I totally agree. She's got such a stunning voice. Steve Barnes saying she sounds like an American female artist from the 90s, but can't put your finger on it. Interesting, Steve. I like the sound of that. Right. Have you figured out what this is yet? Have you? Have you not? If you haven't, I'm going to give you another song to figure it out. Keep your guesses coming in. I tell you what, we've had some guesses though from people. Kim Broadbent. You've had a guess, haven't you, Kim? Oh. Well played, Kimbo. Absolutely nailed it. Who else had a guess? Steve down south as well. Steve's had another guess. Yes, indeed, Steve. You are correct. Ian Campbell has messaged. Ian Campbell, I'm so happy that you messaged because I get to play this. No, it's not that. I'm sorry. I'm so mean, aren't I? But I've been waiting to play that sound for quite a while now. So have another guess, Ian. Have another guess. What do you think that is? All right, what do you think it is? Paulie, father-in-law's been in touch. Paulie? No, Nizzle. It's not one of them, Paulie. But strangely enough, that's the same guess as Ian Campbell as well. So I'm intrigued. Linda and Kev in Porchester. They're fitting their laminate flooring. Well done for multitasking because you got that one right, didn't you? So well played. Rachel, you've had a guess. Yes, it is. Willie Fondon, you've put 2 in there. I'm not having this hedging bets, my friend. I'm not having it, but you know what? Go on, you can have that one. Aaron Bennett's had a message in. You are correct, my friend. Nikki Fox has had a message in. You are correct. Jess, Ian, and Ted has had a guess in. That's for Jess's guess, Ted. It's not teeth. It's not. But I can see why you think that. I can see why you think that, Ted. But it's not. Ted, have another guess, or ask your mum. She'll tell you. Right. If you think you know what it is, I'm not going to put you out your misery just yet. If you think you know what it is, you'll get the coordinates, by the way. The people that get it right, you get the coordinates to Victory Point. And that's where we have a massive party every Saturday night. We've had brilliant parties last few weeks. Obviously, it's virtual because of the lockdown, just so you know. So have another. It's Willie. It's the same thing in 2 different uses. All right, we'll go. I mean, I sort of see what you're saying. Right. This next band. They're known as Fourfold's Law. They've been an entity since 2015. They're a 4-piece indie alternative band hailing from the south coast, the city of Portsmouth. They've cemented themselves as a force within the city when it comes to their live shows. They've got sellout EP launches, a huge headline at the famous Wedgwood Rooms, confirmed they had tunes and following to Move On and Up. They've some massive slots. We're talking Victoria Festival as well. They drew straws against Lewis Capaldi and Ocean Colour Scene on the main stage. I mean, that's not bad, that, is it? They say it's an honour, but it was brutal in terms of the turnout. Mate, you're up against Lewis Capaldi and Ocean Colour Scene. Of course it's going to be. The big boys are always going to dominate. But shortly after that, obviously, disaster struck with COVID and the lockdown. So with a lot of cancellations going on. They've had to cancel 9 shows that were already lined up this year, but they've got loads of new material and they're all getting the pens out. They're all writing in isolation. So they've got loads of new material. Hopefully they're going to be firing it our way here at Andy Play My Song. It's this way, not that way, and it's that way. Andy Play My Song. But this, like I said, this is Fourfold's Law and this is their song Gun Shy. Now, I don't know what, it was the vocals for me. The control of the musicality of it is brilliant, but it's the vocals, the control of it, the way that he can just pull straight back. I'm a fan. Enjoy it. This is Fourfold's Law and this is Gunshy. Here on Andy Play My Thong.
Wishing well to cast their spells. I'm all at 7 again, it seems. Truth was out to find us. We were living beyond our means. An excess came routine for us. The writings on the wall. The blind door broke to fix it. We were heading for a fall. Oh why can't we just rein it in and skip the tragedy? 'Cause it's back to the start. It's a matter of wills. It's gonna take the courage from deep within and fight the fear. Stop living so blind. 'Cause the future is ours. Everybody get up and have the guts to say the try. So what are you made of? So what are you made of? 33, not 23, recoil and holster guns. The path of use destruction, lay grounds to hold the run. Menton shot, you drank the lot and lived to tell the tale. The remnants of the legend of blood with death on the rails. Temptation turns to sin. Stay the course, the voice is clear within. 'Cause it's back to the start. It's a matter of wills. It's gonna take the courage from deep within and fight the fear. Stop living so blind. 'Cause the future is ours. Everybody get up and have the guts to say the try. So what are you made of? So what are you made of?
That's Fourfold's Law, and that is their song Gun Shy. You're going to be hearing more from them here on Andy Play My Song, because they've got some absolute tunes. Let's just check out the comments. Steve Barnes saying he's loving it. It sounds like James. I can hear that. Frank Turner, Nikki Fox. Yes, I can hear that in places as well. Astrid M saying she's loving it. Junk Jody saying she's loving it. She's writing all of these songs down. Love it. Steve says, Tinter James Dean Bradfield from the Manics. I can hear that actually. Yeah, I like that. There is Willie Fondon, cool test quality with a hint of something else that he can't place. It is an absolute tune. It really, really is. Right, I'm going to put this one to bed. He's agreeing with Hannah there. Right, I'm going to put this one to bed. What is this, by the way? It is... Did you get it? Didn't you get it? I'll tell you what, beforehand, I may as well let the rest of you into give you the coordinates to victory point, eh? So we had two more. Hannah, you messaged in. Hello, Hannah. Thank you very much for watching the show. You've had a guess. Well played, Hannah. And Estelle from Cheltenham. Thank you very much for listening in, Cheltenham. I love the conviction of it as well. She says, it's, not is it? It is. Well, you know what, Estelle? Well played, Gary Chamberlain. Look at that. Message just come in at the last second. Oh, Gary Chamberlain, did you get it right, didn't you? Well played, Gary Chamberlain. So loads of you got that one right. Absolute loads of you. I'm just going to double check the other platforms just to make sure I've not missed any. Said you. Lovely. Well done, one and all. It was indeed a SIM card. So well played, all of you. Thank you very much for taking part, by the way. So it was a SIM card. So congratulations to all of you. You will get the coordinates to Victory Point right at the end of the show, by the way. But the final one, all right? The final part of...
It's the Reasons and Picture Game.
is this, all right? I need you to tell me what you think this is. Do not comment in the comment box, please. Please text it in or Twitter. I would prefer text because then I don't have to bounce between platforms. But text or Twitter is preferable.
It's the Reasons and Picture Game.
What do you think that is? All right, just drop me a line.
It's the Reasons and Picture Game.
Well, we've come to the final song of the show as well. Now, I say the final song of the show, but obviously we've got your choice. The song that you chose all week. All week, you have been voting for your favourite song. And the ways that you can vote are really easy. I don't sort of specify. You can put it on any platform. You can message on Facebook. You can message on Twitter. You can message on Instagram. You can text me because you've got the number. The number's right there. Bing, 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 bing. So drop me any way, shape or form, all right? Drop me a message. We're doing the same again this week as well, exactly the same. If you've loved an artist featured on this show, and I know that some of you have because there's loads of comments going on. If you've loved an artist, after the show, start voting, all right? Start your votes coming in. Message me however you want to message because it's up to you. It's up to you whose song plays out the show. That is it. It's literally your choice. You were voting all week, and it was a close one. It was. I'm not lying to you as well. There was just one vote in it. Literally just one vote. But we'll get to that in a minute because the last song that I'm going to feature it's stunning. It really, really is. Her name is Astrid M. She is a singer and songwriter. She's based down in Portsmouth. She's originally from France. She sings in both repertoires, English and French. She mostly enjoys jazz storytelling. She gets her inspiration from looking at the sea or spending time within nature, which I think is absolutely beautiful. I've seen her messaging actually in the comments box as well, so I know you're watching, Astrid, so thank you very much for watching as well. This is her first original song. This is a song called Soulmate. Now, she's written this to remind ourselves that who we love, make it, your lover, your friend, your pets. It doesn't need to be close physically to feel the deep connection and what lies within our souls and our hearts. It reminds us of the love that we have for them. This song she wrote in Torquay, in a park that was facing outlook into the sea, and that's where she wrote this song. So the final song before the viewers vote, the final song today, this is Astrid M and her song Soulmate. Now, like I said to you, it's lovely. For me, I was getting tones of, musically, I'm getting tones of Flight of the Conchords, Corinne Bailey Rae, people like that.
You've said, are you happy?
Enjoy.
And in the moment I knew you were the one for me. All the things we could do, oh, that moment of truth. Everything we've said, everything we've written down. My heart was empty, but now we don't need words to speak. Your kiss, my memories are enough to let me know. And when I need someone I can rely on, you don't need to be close for me to know you're my soulmate. Whoa. When I look at the sea, my soulmate. Is it pure imagination? Is it all in my head? Can I trust my intuition? Or is it simply a game? I rewind in slow motion. Am I missing a clue? Are you just an illusion? I know my feelings are true. We don't need words to speak. Your kiss, my memories are enough to let me know. And when I need someone I can rely on, you don't need to be close for me to know you're my soulmate. We don't need words to speak. Your kiss, my memories are enough to let me know. And when I need someone I can rely on, you don't need to be close for me to know you're my soulmate.
How beautiful is that? What a tune to finish off the show with. Just going to jump back through some of the comments there about Astrid M. Astrid on saying thank you for playing the song. Thank you for sending it in, Astrid, honestly. Anybody that wants to send in their material, it's right down here. Just fire it, Andy, playmysong@outlook.com. Nora Jones feelings. Hannah's saying. Steve saying he's loving this tune. Over in Cyprus, he's got the sun on over there. Willie Farndon's got shades of Beth Orton and definitely Kareem Bailey Ray. Yeah, Beth Orton, I say that as well. He's saying loving it. Would love to be listening it outside a bar or a cafe with a nice frosty drink. My drink's empty. Hey, I'm gonna have to fill it up, aren't I, during this last one? Right. Thank you so much for watching the show, by the way. Honestly, really, 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 really. Just love it. Absolutely love it. I love the feedback that we're getting. Please, please, please share it. Subscribe. If you've not subscribed yet, please subscribe on YouTube. Because it'll help me out. It really will. We need X amount of subscribers and X amount of watch hours, things like that. So please subscribe on YouTube. This is what we are guessing, by the way. What do you think this is? If you know what it is, drop me a text. Now, I tell you what, we've had quite a few messages. That's a new word. I've just made it up, by the way. Lucy, you've had a guess. Well played, Lucy. By the way, just so in case you were listening, you are watching.
I just love making music.
Play my song.
So there you go. You're listening to me as Andy play my song. Aaron, you've had a guess, haven't you? Well done, Aaron. Let's see who else, because there's so many different ways. I think I'm just going to say text me, because I'm bouncing around here, there and everywhere. Normally at work, I've got a computer that does it all for me. Right. Willie Farndon, you've had a guess. Well played, Willie Farndon. Lydia. Sorry, Lydia. No, it is not. Oh, Simon Folks as well. You've had a guess. Same as Lydia. It's not a rice cake, but I can see what you were thinking with that. I can see what you're thinking. Feel free to have another guess. AD from Hinckley. Nailed it. Well played. Linda and Kev down in Portchester. You got it right as well. Estelle, a little bit less sure this time. Well, Estelle, it is indeed. You are correct. Rachel sent in a message. You are correct. She said she's seen a few of them recently. Yep, I know what you mean, Rachel. Ian Campbell, well done. Hannah again has had a message. Well done, all of you. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of partying in Victory Point tonight. It really, really does. There might be a lot of these to floating about. You never know. That's my only clue. because I'm not giving it up just yet, because you've got one more song. One more song. The song that you have been voting for. You can find out, by the way, what this is right at the end of the show. But this next song is a song that you have been voting for all week, okay? You've been voting for your favourite song from last week. There was a lot of artists featured last week, weren't there? We had Jesse Wright Band, we had Chambers, Rio, Han Bloom, Calder McLaughlin, Rosie Palmer, M.W. McIntosh, and Jupiter's Basement. Loads of artists featured last week. It was down to you to vote for who it was your favourite. And the ways that you can vote, like I said, text, because we're doing it again the same this week. Text me, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can vote any which way you want, okay? Just make sure that you do vote, because votes count. Because like I say, there was one vote in it this week. It really, really was. Just one vote in it. And I'm over the moon to give this next song the opportunity to play out today's show. You can find out the answer to what this is right at the end of the show after this last song. Thank you so much to all of the artists that have sent in their material. Thank you so much to everybody that has been watching. Apologies for the technical issues that we've been having. Hopefully we will iron these creases out for next week. And I'm going to finish off with the viewer's choice from last week. Congratulations to Jupiter's Basement. This is All the Rage in San Francisco. What a brilliant song to play the show out with today. All the Rage in San Francisco, and that was by Jupiter's Basement. Congratulations, Jupiter's Basement. Like I said, there was just one vote in it. Literally one vote in it. Let's just very quickly look at some of the comments about the final song that you've heard there, Jupiter's Basement, All the Rage in San Francisco. Astrid saying, rock is back, great song. Hannah Arnold, great show, thank you very much for that. Astrid's chipping in. Loving this show. You're more than welcome, Astrid. She can't wait for next week. Wolms over in China's say, yep, we're getting through all the music that's coming in. Wolm. Simon Folks, nice one. He was showing off the fancy blue headphones. No, Simon, my headphones broke. These headphones, a matter of fact, that's what happens to them headphones. Knackered up right before the show. Wasn't happy. Right, okay. What do you think this is? Let's just very quickly, we'll check the texts again for the final time. Paulie, you've had a guess, haven't you? Well, Paulie, you are indeed correct. Ian Campbell, you are correct. Well done, all of you that have got that correct. You will be getting a message a little bit later on with the coordinates of Victory Point, and we'll all have a massive, massive party. But for those of you that didn't get it, I'm a little bit upset for you. I am, because it was this. It was a wine cork. Oh, well done, everybody, though. One more time, please subscribe, hit like, share it out amongst your friends. If you've got musician friends, get them to send their material in, because I love sharing music with you. I really, really do. So thank you so much for tuning in again. This has been episode 3 of Andy Play My Song. You have all been absolutely phenomenal. So thank you so much. And should we do it all again next week? Got nothing else better to do. See you then.